Main purpose of the text, same thing as main idea, same thing as overall structure. Let's just go right in and read what we have. So Coketown is a fictional town in England. Coketown contains several large streets, all very like one another, and many small streets still more like one another, inhabited by people equally like one another. Well, in terms of repetition, I've got some clear repetition off the start. Who all went in and out at the same hours with the same sound upon the same pavements to do the same work, and to whom every day was the same as yesterday and tomorrow, and every year the counterpart of the last and the next. Okay, dumb summary. Something is the same, right? Things don't change. Okay, let's just see if there's a choice that's like that. A, to emphasize the uniformity, sameness of both the town and the people who live there. Talk about strong words here, right? Like, there's two kinds of strong words. We have the strong word same, that is, or like, just the concept of being similar, that is repeated again and again in the passage, right? So strong words are, main ideas are repeated ideas. That's kind of what I'm getting out of the passage. And then we're looking for strong words in the choices that match that idea, right? So uniformity, that word, was never used in the passage, but it means the same thing. It captures the same idea. So I have a very strong feeling that choice A is correct. Of course, we need to read everything else, but I don't know, that's about as good of a match as you're going to get. B, to explain the limited work opportunities available in the town's residents. No, they don't. It's not about their work, right? So it has nothing to do with that. The limited amount of work. So that's a strong word too. But notice it's a strong word that we have no counterpart for in the passage. C, to reveal how the predictability of the town. So I'm okay with that word. Makes it easy for people to lose track of time. Here's the part that just gets too specific, right? I mean, is the town predictable? Yeah, because everything's the same. That part seems okay to me. But then easy for people to lose track of time. Well, one of our common trap answers is the idea of time, right? So do we talk about time in here? I guess at the end we kind of do the same as yesterday and tomorrow, but losing track of time, they're not sure what time it is. That's just a very specific claim that we have no evidence of. D, to argue that the simplicity of life in the town makes it a pleasant place to live. Again, it doesn't, what's the connotation of this passage, right? It doesn't sound good. Right? I mean, I don't know. If someone described my hometown this way, I would think that they're not very happy being there, right? So this seems bad to me, maybe neutral, but choices D and C are both very positive. Easy for people to lose track of time, I guess that's a good thing. D, to argue the simplicity of life in town makes it a pleasant place to live. Nothing pleasant about this from what I'm reading, So, yeah, I thought A was going to be right. It clearly has that same concept. The simple idea of uniformity, of sameness is linked, but the other choices go too far. And this is another just reminder of why I am such a stickler for using dumb summaries. The dumbest possible summary you can think of. Doesn't need to be a complete sentence. Doesn't even need to use real words. Just symbols sometimes are enough. And mine, some dumb summary here is just one word, the word same. Why? Because the details are what get us, right? The details are where the SAT is going to try to trap you. And they're going to try to make it so that the right answer is so weak and vague and devoid of detail that it seems like it couldn't possibly be right. It's so empty that you think, oh, well, that doesn't capture everything that the passage does, but that's okay. It doesn't need to capture everything that's in the passage. It just needs to capture a simple core idea. The other wrong answers are going to have that maybe core idea, but then they're going to go too far. They're going to say something else, could provide a detail that's not there. So the more you worry about details, the more likely you're going to get tricked, and the more likely you just do work you don't need to do. We were able to summarize this passage in one word, and only one word in the choice needed to match with that. And uniformity, sameness, that's all we need.